Here with Brandy Johnson from PTZ Optics. Brandy?
Hi,
How you doing?
I'm so
Good
glad
to
to
see
be
you.
here.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining with us today in this live spot. I'm excited to talk about PTZ Optics and what you guys are kind of focused on. Maybe we just kind of kick off a little bit of what you're highlighting here at the show.
So here at the show, we have a new product that we're kind of working a lot in the workspace, at the workflow of courtrooms. We've got our Studio 4K and our Studio SE. So this is going to be, it's a secured camera, so like you have to create your own username, your own password before you can even log in. It has every output that you need, USB, SDI, HDMI, NDI HX3. It is PoE. Comes in a 12 and 20 times zoom. And I mean, if you saw earlier, the image is absolutely amazing.
It's fantastic. I loved it. I when we walked up to it and took a look at it, I'm like, this is great. This is actually just fantastic.
And we have two versions. This one that you're looking at here is the Move, is the Studio 4K, and then this is the Studio SE. This will be out August timeframe.
Oh wow, okay.
So it'll be able to mirror your image with your PTZ camera perfectly.
Very nice. I love it. And that's kind of, sort of one of the goals for PTZ Optics is kind of, if you bring these new products out, is trying to make sure you can kind of create a blend model of, as you set your environment up, that they kind of create some consistency in terms of the quality of the video, in terms of the shading and everything that goes along with it.
100%. We have the best product team, I feel like, in the industry, and they really do a great job in making sure that every camera has everything you need and the quality is there. Yeah,
absolutely. No, that's fantastic. Now, so you're talking about this particular camera. What's next here you kind of would like to, you're highlighting at the show?
Yeah, let's take a look at our new HIVE Studio.
I'm very excited about this.
HIVE Studio is a cloud-based production. So you can control the cameras. This is our Downingtown office, as I put the Studio 4K. I can just control the camera in our Downingtown office. They've got these zoomed in pretty.
Yeah, they do.
You have different ways that you can control. You can do a cinematic movement. You can click and drag. You can record. You can output. You've got multiple studios here. You could easily go into a different studio. So we're going to go into the double-headed turtle.
I love it. Let's do it.
The internet is kind of
wonky at times, right? Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, I don't know where he is.
He's somewhere in there.
But he's somewhere in here.
What's cool about this is that with HIVE is that you can track everything as you're kind of going along looking for the turtle, right? You can set those start points, end points, which 100%. Is exciting. And I'm excited about HIVE as well. I know Paul Richards and you and the team, along with John, have talked about this and talked about it at NAB. And obviously has been, for remote production, this being a fantastic tool to be able to control the cameras. You don't have to be in the same location.
Right. You don't have to be in the same location. You can control them from anywhere in the world. It is agnostic. So there's 480 camera models loaded in here.
Wow.
Even security cameras. The good thing, if you get a PTZ Optics camera, we've just launched HIVE Linked. Okay. So you can actually link your camera at your headquarters into HIVE and then ship it to Japan, for instance. As soon as it's on the network, you can control it.
Okay.
So you can also share privileges, so multiple people can be in here controlling at the same time. And it is, just a great way to remotely control your production.
Control the camera. And that's something you guys are trying to do, is kind of speed that deployment process of, like just exactly you said, set everything up, ship it to the site, they turn it on, as soon as it's online, be able to pull it.
And it's so easy just to add a camera. Literally, you just hit the plus sign.
Yeah.
And then select your model number, and it's in.
That's fantastic. I love it. I'm really excited about this, and I think this is opens up a whole new world in terms of we're going into even like these locations here at a show, right? Where you might have an environment or another corporate environment or some other area where you want kind of a remote studio set up.
Yeah.
And your team's not on site, but they can jump online and be able to get everything ready to go.
And just think, like, for House of Worship, how easy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, any volunteer can use it.
Right.
Anybody.
Yeah.
And then all you do is share a privilege, which this studio, we can't share, but you just hit the share and type in their email address, select what they, right here.
What privileges they have.
What privileges they have.
Okay.
And you can add an expiration date.
I love it. So you can kind of classify even what role they have.
Yeah.
I like it. So we've talked about HIVE.
Yeah.
What next?
So what next is our SimpleTrack 3. So our SimpleTrack 3 was part of our Huddle Cam line, and we are debuting it on the PTZ Optics line here at the show.
Okay.
It has that gives it a 5-year manufacturer's warranty as opposed to 3. It also, the SimpleTrack 3 on the Huddle Cam line, you had to have a separate software to set up tracking. This is all in the web GUI. So if you currently have a SimpleTrack 3, you can do a firmware update, and in the web GUI, it will give you all of your tracking.
I love it.
Capabilities. You can set preset zones, and you can also stream both lenses now. It did win Best of Show, which we're pretty excited about, at InfoComm. So
congratulations. I love it.
We also do have our new Horizon web GUI. It is good on the Move 4K and Link 4K, and that's this right here. It'll allow you to set up voice tracking with your Nareva, Shure, Sennheiser, Audio-Technica, Televic mics. It'll also let you have thumbnails so you can actually see the image before you
take the shot.
Okay. And then you've got a studio view, you've got a color view, and you can easily just drop and drag once you set one camera up into the next.
Oh, wow.
Drop it in, and all the settings are the same.
I love it. I mean, you guys are really trying to, I know you've talked about this, and for anybody that's watching online, if you haven't gone and checked out PTZ Optics YouTube channel, you guys produce a lot of content. You should go check it out. Because a lot of what we're talking about here is you can go in and watch the live webcast they run on their own channel is everything and all additional to what Brandy's covering here today. So Brandy, one of the things is that as you kind of step through this, we talked about remote production, even with the setup here and everything, you guys have kind of also partnered with LiveView a little bit on some of taking what the technology you guys are doing, but also pairing that with the bonded encoders and the ability to go live on air anywhere. And be able to do that, which I think is exciting.
Yes, and I love doing it. We always try to get next to each other at shows, so that way they can, you guys can pull the feed from my cameras. So I love the partnership with LiveView.
Thank you so much. It's been great. Anything here at the show that comes out to you that you guys have seen from this week for InfoComm? I know it's not as big as NAB, but it's a very focused and determined show in terms of being focused on the B2B and education and other house of worship and other teams. And I think it's been an exciting show. I say that not as big.
This actually has been bigger for us.
Has it?
Than NAB or any other show. This year, this has been the best show that we've had.
I love it.
I just feel like, with PTZ Optics, we're growing so much and so fast, and people are starting to see the value in our products. And, we've made it easy that now we can, if you want to see something and see how camera works, we can just send you a link into HIVE and you can play.
Right.
And so we can do remote demos easily.
Whatever you need to do.
Whatever you need to do.
And I think that's kind of exciting at this show, as opposed to when I say not as big, but it's more focused, and I think you have more of an opportunity, and to your point, right, where you can integrate and showcase some of these solutions and have more. And NAB gets really busy, as we all know. But I think that I'm excited about, and I think that's kind of an exciting part of this show. Anything else that comes out from InfoComm from this week that you guys have seen from the highlight, or has it been good for you?
This has been very good for us. A lot of higher ed.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Which I love. We are a member of HEPMA, so we have HEPMA certified cameras. So, that has been a big focus for the show for us.
I love it. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.